Hello my friends, I am back for another process video, and today I'm going to be working with our special collection that's out right now called We're in This Together. Now this is a quarantine themed paper pack, as you can see here. There's also lots of things in here that are unrelated to quarantine, COVID, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to be using it to scrapbook this photo of my family at my kids' dance recital a few years back. Now I am using a sketch from Page Maps. I did show you that just there. I love Page Maps. You guys, each month they come out with sketches that you can download for free and use, and I highly recommend them. It's just pagemaps.com, so go check it out. Now, I am thumbing through the paper pack, and I am looking for papers that don't have toilet paper on them, that don't say things like, we're in this together, we've got this, quarantine life, things like that. And there is plenty in this paper pack that you can use it for non-quarantine pages. Now, if you need to scrapbook those things, definitely this is a great pack for that. Has a great sticker sheet. There's a great stamp set that goes with this collection. And I did use it for that. And I did scrapbook a lot of my 2020 with it. However, I'm done with that. And I had leftovers. And I want to use my scraps. I want to use all of this kit. So I am using it for this photo. And this page actually turns out stinking cute, you guys. And I love the colors in it. It goes really well with my daughter's dance costume. And so I adore it. So I am just, like I said, following this sketch and going through the paper pack, finding pieces that aren't necessarily quarantine related. Okay, so this is when I decide that I need to have some kind of mixed media on here. I grab our gloss spray in the color turquoise, and I'm gonna do some smushing with this. And so I just have a piece of packaging here. I'm gonna simply spritz it onto my packaging and then smush it on the packaging and then press it down onto my paper in a few spots. And I love this gloss spray, you guys. So I have a whole video about the gloss spray, but if you didn't know, our gloss spray sits on top of the paper as opposed to soaking into the paper. And so doing this blue on the purple, it really does stand out really well because it sits on top of the paper and doesn't soak in. So this turns out great. So if you're ever wanting to do some kind of smushing or something and you're using colored paper as your background, reach for your gloss spray because it's going to give you the best result. Now, after gluing most of my pieces down, I decide I am going to do some stamping. Now, this is a new stamp set, and it comes in the new catalog that just came out on March 1st. And I want to say it is called Daisy Meadows Scrapbooking Stamp Set. I'll leave a link for it down below. But I wanted some florals on this page. And I love that it comes with a thin cut. So I do go and I cut a bunch of the different shapes that I want to use. And then I'm going to stamp them. Now, I stamped the green in, I believe it's Clover Meadow because it goes with the paper pack. But I want to take this flower and I want to fill it in. And I want to use grape. So I pull out my grape and I turn my stamp upside down on my block. And I'm going to stamp it on the back side to fully cover the image. Now, I'm really glad I did that because that's really dark. So I second generation my stamp, which is simply stamping it once onto scratch paper and then stamping it where you want it. And then I'm going to clean it, flip it over, and do full on grape on the image and I'll do my outline for my floral. Now, I love that about our stamp sets. Obviously, turning it over, it was not a perfect fit, but I'm okay with that. It filled most of my flower, and I think it looks really cute. So remember that if you have a stamp that you need to stamp, that you can always flip it over to get that full color, depending on what shape your stamp is. Now I am going to stamp the rest of these images in black, and then I will go and do some fun coloring with them in just a second. Okay, so I had these flowers that were already cut and put together for my Cricut left over, and so I just pulled those out so that I can use them. You guys know that I always like to either make extras if I'm die cutting, Cricut cutting, or stamping, because if I'm going to get that stuff out, I'm going to get it out and I'm going to use it. So I have a baggie of extras, and I love having that next to me because I can always pull from it if I am needing something but don't really have the time. So yeah, I love doing that. Highly recommend it. I am struggling right here to put adhesive on this fun foam on the back of my photo. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Okay, so this Enjoy actually comes from just one of my foam sets in my stash of different titles. I love me a pre-made title on a foam sticker. They're just really great, a great go-to. So now you'll see that I'm going to start putting these flowers onto my page, and this is where I decide to pull out a shimmer brush, and I'm actually going to add some lemon shimmer brush to those double flowers right here. I love our shimmer brushes. They're great for splatters, they're great for coloring in something, they're great for going over the top of something just to give it some shimmer. Lots of fun things you can do with our shimmer brushes. Now, this was a brand new one, so you twist off the top, pull off that yellow piece, and then twist it back on, and it will connect the top to the ink and like pop it open. So once you've done that, you want to make sure that you store your shimmer brush right side up with the lid up top, because you do not want those leaking all over. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue down these florals. I am going to use 3D foam tape on all of my purple flowers to kind of keep it uniformity, to make it have something the same in each cluster. Yep, that's what I'm trying to say. And they turned out so cute, you guys. I don't stamp a lot on my pages, and I just need to pull out my stamps and do it more often because it always makes the page look so much cuter. And I say that every time, and I need to stick with it and do it more often because it is stinking cute. Okay, so another thing that comes with this paper collection are these cute enamel dots in multiple colors. I did buy myself a few packages because I love them and they are awesome. So you might want to go and purchase a few packages of them to have in your stash. And then I am going to pull out one of my trusty years that I have so that I can glue down the year on this page, which will help me when I go to put it in an album, because I do scrapbook chronologically. So this will go in my 2017 book. Okay, so here is my page once again. Here is that cute stamp set I used. And then I will show you the paper pack. Mine's very used. And the page maps layout that I used from April 2020. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you back for some more videos. See you later. Bye-bye.